Hello Horror Hounds, welcome to the fourth preliminary round of our pre-Halloween horror villain face-off death match showdown World Cup Group D entrants. 18 of them here facing off to the death. Their characters head to head, not the respective merits of their movies or franchises. The first fight sees Patrick Bateman from American Psycho fighting Mahogany from Midnight Meat Train, another human on human smackdown. Whilst Mahogany is winding down, becoming riddled with disease, iller, looking for a replacement, you might actually think for a while Patrick Bateman would be a decent replacement. But Bateman, for all his psychopathy, some might say it's all in his imagination. He's a bit of a wiener. He's a bit of a wussy boy. He's a scared little boy underneath all of that. Mahogany would take him out with a meat tenderizer. No problem. Mahogany goes through. Now we see Pennywise, the dancing clown, face off against Carrie White. You might think that Pennywise is too superpowered after the Thing debacle to be in this, but we'll see later rounds. But Pennywise is clearly two Stephen Kingers, a Stephen King head-to-head. As powerful as Carrie White is, Pennywise is going to easily be able to get into her head. We know what her fears and neuroses are. Pennywise will make Carrie float. Next face-off sees the Tall Man from Phantasm versus David from the Lost Boys. Wow, two wildly different supernatural characters. We kind of know from the Phantasm sequels that it is possible to take out the Tall Man. It's possible for humans to take out the Tall Man. It's just that there are a shit ton of him. I think David would give it the good old college try, but I think he'd be too busy listening to Echo and the Bunnymen. I think enough tall men would come back through the dimension gates. It's a weird one. I can't work out how the fight would go in my head. My gut just tells me that the tall man would win. What do you think? Tell me in the comments how you think that fight would go down. I can't even picture it. The next fight sees the Babadook versus John Kramer, the Jigsaw. Wow, well, we had to acknowledge earlier that Patrick Bateman's crimes may have been entirely in his head, and the Babadook might not even exist. It's an amazing film. Check out my review if you want to, where I rave about it. I just think that John Kramer has maybe got the mental wherewithal, the chutzpah, the sense of ego strong enough to defeat the Babadook. It's a mental challenge to try and defeat the Babadook, and I think Kramer would succeed. Next face-off then. Frankenstein's monster versus friend Ghostface. No, not friend. No. For the record, when I put Ghostface down, I intended it to be Billy Loomis and, tell me in the comments whose name I'm completely blanking on, the killers from the first Scream movie. And as much as I love those goofy guys, honestly, Frankenstein's creature is a lover, not a fighter, but they will piss him off so much that he will fuck their shit up. Frankenstein's creature would tenderize those Ghostface boys. Cujo. Let's see if he's given a chance. He is Angela from Sleepaway Camp. Well, damn Angela. He's going to tear you to pieces. He's a rabbit, St. Bernard's. You're done. Let's move on. The penultimate fight sees Eddie Quist from The Howling, some people's favourite ever werewolf movie, people I assume who haven't seen An American Werewolf in London, versus Dracula. Oh man, vampire versus werewolf. It's Dracula. Eddie Quist takes so long standing in front of people, bubbling away and transforming. Dracula ain't got no time for that. The final face-off of Group D sees the Bride of Frankenstein versus Billy from Black Christmas. What a weird face-off. And I love Black Christmas. If you want to search around and find my review of it where I pit the original versus the remake of Black Christmas, please do. Billy, as much as I love you, you crazy motherfucker, the Bride of Frankenstein, we have to assume, is as equally superpowered as Frankenstein's original creature. Sure, you can give her a licking, but she keeps on ticking. Bride of Frankenstein goes through. So 64 have now been whittled down to 32. Join us in the next video to see who goes through to the quarters or the semis, or however the maths for that works out.